Alright, so in this example, we want to simplify the expression 4.8 times 10 to the negative 1 times 1.44 times 10 to the 7 divided by 9.6 times 10 to the 7. Now, if you remember, each of these numbers is what we call in scientific notation. So, if we are dealing with scientific notation and we are multiplying and dividing these very large and very small numbers together, we can just take our numbers here and we can work those out with the same operations that we have here. So times and divided by. So let's write this one in red. So we're going to have 4.8 times 1.44, all of that divided by 9.6. Okay? Now, since we did this with our full numbers, we can do the same thing with our exponent numbers. We have a base of 10 for each of them, so we can just kind of add everything together, or multiply and divide everything together. So we have 10 to the power of negative 1 times 10 to the power of 7, and this is going to be divided by 10 to the power of 7. So we can just multiply these out. So 4.8 times 1.44 divided by 9.6 is equal to 0.72. Now let's just keep this here. Based on our previous videos, we know that we're just going to add our exponents here because we have the same base, and then subtract the 7. So what this is going to equal is negative 1 plus 7 is what? 6. So 6 minus 7 is negative 1. So that leaves us with 10 to the negative 1. Now, any number that's in scientific notation has to have a number in the ones place followed by the decimals. So how can we move our decimal here? Well, if we move our decimal, we can say that 7.2 times 10 to the negative 1 is equal to this. And then we're going to multiply that times 10 to the negative 1. Now here you can see we have the same basis, so 10 to the negative 1 times 10 to the negative 1. We're just going to add the exponents, so we're left with 7.2 times 10 to the negative 2. And we want to leave our answer in scientific notation, and this is that answer in scientific notation.